Welcome to Review Nation, and today guys I am reviewing a band called Torfrom and the album Culto. Now they are a Chilean death metal band and they just released the album on the 5th of January 2020, where this album Culto is a very interesting album. Because not only that, they incorporate different mix of death metal. Like they incorporate some melodic death metal, but also some technical death metal, along with just death metal. This is also a brutal death metal band that I really did enjoy in my first initial listen. And I loved the overall production of this album. The production is fantastic. It is, and I love that tone of that snare, especially throughout Confessor. But overall, this album does build, and it fucking builds big time towards Bastardos, which is definitely my favorite song off the album. I love the overall vocals. Like his vocals are really good. They're not too Cookie Monster, but they incorporate those harsh and aggressive vocals, especially for songs like Legion del Mal, along with Bastardos. All this is a really fun and energetic album that you really can't help but just bang your head to. And I really enjoyed this album for what it was. If you like death metal, you're probably going to like this. I really love some of the really fast, quick solos you're getting throughout this album. The kick off this album is Confessor. It's a really slow-paced song, but it really builds up. His vocals are really cool. It reminds you of those draggy vocals that you get through some death metal at times, like the really grunty vocals. It's the overall build-up of the song, the excellent blast beats throughout the Confessor as well. And then you get a really nice guitar solo, use of the pinch harmonics, the galloping drums which end the song. But overall, Confessor is a fun song to kick off the album. It leads on to Legion del Mal. Legion del Mal is on the borderline of death metal or blackened death metal, and I really love the mix of the death metal, melodic death metal, along with the blackened death metal throughout this song. He's got some really nice, interesting hooks that get you into this song, and nice headbanging moments. Get a really nice, awesome guitar riff as well. The overall bass complements that guitar. But as that song builds, it gets more exciting, and as it gets more fun, you can't help but bang your head. The song's around about 4 minutes, but damn, it's such an enjoyable song. Definitely go and check it out. The next song is Psicopado Assassino. Really cool song it is. I love the use of the pinch harmonics, that winding guitar throughout the introduction, which leads onto a nice melodic riff. That melodic riff leads on to an awesome vocal performance. The vocals are absolutely fantastic. The overall blast beats throughout the middle part of the song, this is about 5 minutes, but fuck me, it is a very enjoyable song. Get some really nice melodic moments, some nice guitar moments as well. Then you get another build-up of emotion by the vocalists that leads on to a crazy ending, incorporates those really low growls, and then you get a fucking sexy guitar riff to end the song, which is a very enjoyable way to conclude it. Solito Eterno. It's still a good song, but I feel like it's quite a generic death metal song. And the reason why I say it's a generic death metal song is that it's not really something special. You get a verse, you get a chorus, verse, you get a guitar solo, and you get the overall mixing. The production's pretty good, but I do love the drum fills throughout this song. Songs are not as good as the previous songs, but then we go to Bastardos. Bastardos is one of the best songs off the album, and that's because of the overall hook. I love the Bastardos and how proggy it is. Like, this is a very progressive song and I love it. Bastardos really interesting, got a really nice hook, and the vocals are again outstanding. I love the drag of the vocals. Yet he's got a really dynamic range, and you get a really nice guitar riff throughout the song, a really fucking sexy guitar riff. And I love how prominent the bass is.
Estandartes de guerra cuelgan de nuestros cuellos la basura.
And the reason why it's one of my favorite songs is because it's got that guitar riff that is so damn melodic, but it's such a headbangable song as well, and I love that. After Bastardos, it leads on to I Am Lucifer. Now, I Am Lucifer is a very good song. Like, all these songs are very good. This is their debut album, and so I'm definitely going to support Torfrom from this day forward because I love their music, I really do. Again, you get some really nice sexy guitar riffs and nice use of the chord progression throughout this song.
Soy el que a Dios alzó la voz. I am Lucifer. Culto al sacrificio y mi pasión.
Nice blast beats throughout the conclusion of the song, but his vocals really drag. Once these vocals drag, it really incorporates that atmosphere towards that listener. And then the next song is an okay song, probably another weak song off the album. When I say weak, there's a lot of crappy death metal as well, but this is really good death metal and I love it. Incorporate on the borderlines of melodic and blackened death metal. Does sound a bit black. Love how they do it. The nice tremolo moments throughout the song as well, which is fantastic.
Ya no tienes vuelta atrás. La muerte es tu verdad.
And leads on to the final song, Estrella Negra. Alright, so this is a fucking great song. I really do enjoy it. A great conclusion to end the album. My second favorite song. The reason why it's the second favorite song is that melodic guitar riff, sexy riff. I love the chord progression throughout this. Vocal performance again is fantastic, and I love how they're mixing the different death metal genres, and the way to conclude the album is the way to go out, and I love how they do it. Torfrom are a really interesting Chilean death metal band, you could say. I love how melodic they are, I love how blackened they are as well, and I really love the vocals. This is a really talented and promising band that you might love. And for Torfrom, Culto I'm going to give this a solid 8 out of 10. It's a very enjoyable album. It's a must listen if you are a death metal fan. I love how raw but yet crisp the production is on this album. It's a very good album. I definitely check it out. It's not a shit album because I wouldn't be reviewing it, but I love how they do this. I love the chord progressions throughout some of these songs. I love the starters, which is so damn melodic, but yet brutal as well. This album is brutal, but it's not as brutal as like Cannibal Corpse, Dying Fetus, or anything like that. The vocals are definitely the strong point of this album, and I fucking love it. So I'm giving this a solid 8 out of 10. Comment below if you want to check this out. Link will be in the description for the Bandcamp. You can check out the album. But Torfrom, Culto Altero, what a way to kick off your band debut. I loved it. So guys, I will see you in the next one.